If you really knew
If
me,
you really knew me.
If you really knew me,
If you really knew me, then you know my mama is my best friend.
If you really knew me, then you would know I was without a home for 7 months.
If you really knew me, you would know that my voice doesn't normally sound like this.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I was clean shaven this morning.
If you really knew me, then you'd know I love Elvis Presley so much I named my dog after him.
If you really knew us, you would know that we were homeschooled. And we're normal.
If you really knew me, you'd know I'm going to be a pastor, while my personality tests show I should be a bartender.
you would know that I was allergic to chocolate, however, it was my favorite food.
You would know that I value logic above pretty much everything else.
If you really knew me, you would know that I failed my first driving test.
you know that I'm an adrenaline junkie.
You would know that I was adopted.
You'd know I'd broken my nose 4 times, skiing, canoeing, corrective surgery, and jumping into a pool.
I call my mother on the phone every day.
If you really knew me, you would know that I am claustrophobic, but only my head is.
If you really knew me, then you would really know that I never had a relationship with my father.
If you really knew me, then you would know I build my own computers.
You'd know that I'm nothing like my twin sister.
Then you would know that I went to speech therapy when I was younger.
If you really knew me, you'd know I'm Bulgarian.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I have vegan superpowers.
If you really knew me, you know that I'm really quiet and shy, but I bet I could outbelch any guy around.
Can you show us? On command?
Do it.
Try.
Okay.
I haven't had anything good to eat though.
Sick. Challenge accepted.
You might have to come back to
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Just feel free to burn it out whenever.
Alright.
If you really knew me, you would know that on any given day, my attitude is dictated by the clothes I wear.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I have 6 older brothers and sisters. 5 of them actually went to UT, and I'm the first Sooner in my family, and I'm very proud to be the first Sooner.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I am the first member of my family to go directly from high school to college, and I am currently in a race with my dad to be the first member of my family to get a doctorate.
You would know that I used to be really insecure about my curly hair.
You'd know I'm afraid of spiders. It's the way their legs move.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I kind of have fear of wet paper.
I take a lot of passion in anything I do. I have an unhealthy obsession with HGTV and the Food Network.
Even though I'm a ballet dancer, I'm the clumsiest person you've ever met.
I used to love tortilla chips and blueberry yogurt.
If you really knew me, you would know that I don't like sauce on my food.
If you knew me, you know that my dad died when I was 16. I was crushed.
If you really knew me, you would know that I'm Polish.
If you really knew me, you'd know I'm gay, but I'm also a die-hard Cardinals baseball fan.
If you really knew me, you would know that my wingspan is longer than the rest of my body. Wingspan, 5'3" 3/4. Can somebody measure like where my head is? Okay, there's my head. Got it?
Yep.
Wingspan. No kidding. Is that not nuts? That's crazy, right?
If you really knew me, you would know that I'm an American.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If you really knew me, you would know that despite my outgoing personality, social situations scare me.
If you really knew me, you would know that I'm scared of lightning. I can't go outside by myself during a rainstorm. But if I have someone else, then they have a chance of getting hit too, so I'm okay with that.
If you really knew me, then you would know that I'm not the biggest fan of football, but I go to football games because I'm in love with Travis Lewis.
If you really knew me, you would know that I auditioned for Glee last January. Didn't make it, but hopefully they'll have auditions again. Hear that, Ryan Murphy?
If you really knew me, you would know that my fro has powers.
If you really knew me, you would know that I have a mild addiction to popsicles.
You would know that I despise ketchup.
You know that music means everything to me. I believe there's a song for every moment in life.
If you really knew me, then you would know family is the most important thing to me.
You would know my favorite places in the world are Mililani Town, Hawaii, and Fusen, Germany.
If you really knew me, then you would know that my eyes are brown, but the bottom half of my left eye is green.
If you really knew me, you will know that OU was the last school that I wanted to go to, but now I can't imagine myself to be anywhere else.
I hope that the new students,
First-year students, incoming freshmen.
We want our residents to find a home away from home.
For my residents, I want them to feel like they belong.
What I really want is for them to become instruments of change for those they meet, for their community, and most importantly, for the world.
What I want for my residents is for them to be able to get along and accept each other, no matter how different they are.
What I really want for my residents is I want them to know that I care about them and that they'll always have someone to turn to.
I really want for my residents to feel comfortable enough with me to be able to just hang out in my room and have a good time and think of me as a friend.
What I really want for my residents is to make lifelong friends and have a great year here at OU.
I really want my residents to respect each other, themselves, their school, and realize that we live in community together.
I really want my residents to learn to appreciate and value people who are different from them and to learn to love OU as much as I have.
For them to realize that I'm not there just to be their RA, I'm there to be their friend as well.
I really want my residents to know, always, increase the peace, that way my halls will be drama-free.
What I really want for my residents is that they will take a chance and be independent and get out of their comfort zone.
What I want for my residents is for them to conquer their fears.
What I want for the incoming class is for them to have the confidence that they can do anything.
What I really want for my residents is for them to be loved, because here at OU Housing we have a whole lot of loving.
A home where they can find themselves.
For them to find balance in what we call this crazy world college, because it's easy to be tossed to and from, so balance would be key.
What I really want for my residents is for them to have an absolutely rocking academic year, for them to get involved on campus and just realize all the brilliance that OU has to offer, both academically and socially.
What I really want for my residents is for them to know that when they're here, they can be absolutely whoever they are and they'll be accepted and valued.
I chose to become a Sooner.
I chose to become a Sooner.
To me, being a Sooner means
Being a Sooner means always respecting tradition, but always challenging it as well.
in the words of Maya Angelou's Still I Rise poem, it means that I am the hopes and dreams of the slaves. And being a Sooner to me means that because of my ancestors' prayers, their dreams, their wishes, I get to go to school and get an education at one of the best places in the world.
Being a Sooner means stretching yourself to do things you've never done before.
Being a Sooner means being a part of something bigger than yourself.
Being a Sooner means finding your own spot and not having to change who you are.
Being a Sooner means having a family even when you're 100 miles from home.
Being a Sooner means finding your passions and being comfortable being you.
Being a Sooner means taking a stab at Texas whenever possible.
Being a Sooner means involvement, trying everything you can, no matter what.
To me, being a Sooner means feeling a part of a family, the Sooner family, I guess you would say.
Being a Sooner means being a family.
Being a Sooner to me means being number one.
Being a Sooner means
being a champion.
Being a Sooner means finding who you are.
Being a Sooner means being ready anytime anyone yells boomer.
Boomer! You weren't ready.
Oh,
come on, bro.
Being a Sooner means discovering your motivation, your potential, your identity, and your dreams.
Being a Sooner means being a part of something that's prestigious.
What does it mean to be a Sooner?
Being a family of champions. We are family.
Hey, 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 hey.
I got all my brothers and sisters with me. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how
It's for them to know they belong.
Whoa.
Take 75.
You would know that I was allergic to chalk. Can we start?
We are the champions.
What I want for my residents is for them to have the confidence to, sorry.
Fair off.
I can't, if I'm looking at the camera, I can't see what you're doing.
Being part of a family without fear of discrimination that provides opportunity to grow.
Oh no! Oh guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, we have to intervene.